Hey everybody, it's Reed Comics 81, and I'm back with another comic book haul video. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button. I try to make a new video at least once a week. I think it's been about a week since I made my last one. I got a lot of comic books to show this time around, but before we get started, this channel is for adults only, so if you are not 18 years old, please turn it off. Thank you very much. All right, so I was sitting in the parking lot at the vet. I had just dropped my dog off, and my wife's aunt texted me, and she said, we just left this guy's garage sale, and he's got a ton of comic books, so you need to get over here and check it out. And she gave me his name and his phone number, and it was later in the day, so I called him up and told him I was interested in checking out his sale, and he told me that he was going to open up at 9 a.m. the next morning. So the next morning I was there at 9, and he had his whole garage set up with tables and short boxes on them. He had quite a few books, so I found some decent stuff. First thing I found was What If number 24, What If Spider-Man had rescued Gwen Stacy. This isn't a valuable book, but it's just a high-grade Bronze Age book that I've always wanted to read, so I paid $3 for this. Also found Fun and Games number 1. This is a book I already own, but it's a book that I really like. I'm a sucker for this title, and anytime I can find these in high grade and not written or drawn in, I'm going to pick them up. Paid $2 for that, and found a second copy for $2 as well. Was really surprised to find this in a box of indie books. Planet Comics number 1 with this Dave Stevens cover. This is a really popular book, and this goes for some pretty good money in high grade. And this is probably, I'd say this is a VF plus, and I paid $5 for this, so I thought that was an excellent deal. Another excellent deal that I got, he had this whole mini-series bagged together with an $8 price sticker on it. That's Bloodstone. And this is the first appearance of Elsa Bloodstone. This is a near mint plus copy. This is perfect. There's nothing wrong with this copy. So there's number 1. And he also had number 2, number 3, and number 4 in there. And I think number 4 here goes for a little bit of money too. Not as much as number 1, obviously, but I think this goes for about $10, $15. But number 1, this is a $100 book all day long. So I was super happy to get this mini-series for $8. And he also threw this in for free. Free Comic Book Day, Amazing Spider-Man. This is the first appearance of Jackpot and I believe Mr. Negative as well. And this is a nice high-grade copy of this. So yeah, that was a pretty successful trip out to the yard sale. Okay, also, let's see, went to my LCS and picked up this. This is Power Pack number 17. This is the first time that Franklin Richards meets Power Pack. I'm not sure if he joins the team here or not, but this is a spec book because I guess Power Pack is going to be a Disney Plus show, and I'm pretty sure that Franklin Richards is going to be a part of the team or involved with the team somehow. So this book is starting to heat up. Also picked this up at my LCS. It's got a $1 price sticker on it, but I only paid 50 cents for it. This is Marvel Age 14. I picked this up because this contains a Power Pack preview. However, don't be fooled by this book. This is not like the first preview appearance of the Power Pack team or anything like that, because it doesn't have any. It's got a couple of images from Power Pack number 1, but none of these images have the team in them. So this is just a couple of, like I said, a couple of pictures of like the spaceship I don't know. It doesn't have the team, so don't get fooled by this. I've seen this listed on eBay a couple of different listings stating that this is the first appearance of Power Pack, so do not get fooled by this. All right. Also, picked this up. Speaking of not being fooled by things, picked this up at Second and Charles for $1. This is Wolverine 138, and on the cover here, the battle you never dreamed you'd see, Galactus versus Wolvie. And then you can't see there, but behind the sticker it says, really? So I thought, what? How cool would that be to see Wolverine fight Galactus, or try to fight Galactus? You know, so I was all pumped up thinking this was going to be a great read. They don't fight in this book. All Wolverine does is he like flies this spaceship like around Galactus's head a couple times or something, and like stands on some rock that is being hit by some debris that was caused by Galactus shooting something else with his eye lasers. I don't know. It's just, I was just really disappointed because, I mean, this is a really cool cover, I think. I love that. I mean, this is really dramatic here. And unfortunately, though, this is a fight that doesn't happen. So I felt like I was really misled by this cover. So that was a bummer. So don't get tricked by that either. If you see this book, you might want to pass it up because it's a real dud. Okay, so a book that was not a dud. Here, I'm going to go ahead and do one of these. I went to a yard sale. Now, this wasn't planned. I was on my way home from somewhere else and saw a sign for a yard sale, so I decided, I had a few extra minutes, so I decided to pull in. I never have luck at yard sales. I think I found comics at a yard sale one time, and it's been quite a while. That was a few years ago. But I got lucky this time. So this dude had a whole bunch of boxes of vinyl, a whole bunch of boxes of books, all kinds of stuff. I mean, tons of stuff. And I walked up his driveway into his garage. It was just loaded with stuff. And I asked him if he was moving because just the overwhelming amount of stuff was crazy. And he was like, no, I clean out estate sales and stuff. So I was like, oh, really? And as he's telling me this, I look further back into his garage and I see a table with 4 giant stacks of comic books on it. And I was like, oh, snap. So I made a beeline to these comics. And initially I was disappointed because they weren't superhero books. They were all like Looney Tunes, like old Looney Tunes stuff, Disney comics, Archie comics, and stuff like that. But I made it a point to look through these stacks anyway because a lot of them were Archie books, and I'm pretty savvy about the Archie books that are valuable because there are a few Archie books that are worth some pretty good money. And I did find one book in there, and that is Archie's Madhouse number... This doesn't have the issue number on the cover. I think this is number 22 or 23 or something like that. But anyway, what this is this is the first appearance of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And this book is not in high grade. It's pretty low grade. It's the spine is split from the just above the bottom staple down. So it's detached from the bottom staple, and across the back, the top cover here, or the back cover across the top there, it's got some small tears and rips and stuff like that. But even in this condition, there's a book that's in similar condition to this that's up for auction right now, and it's got like 6 or 7 days left, and it's been bid up to like $51, I think was the highest bid that I saw so far. So even in this condition, this book is probably worth, I don't know, I'm going to say at least $100. I don't know. So anyway, I asked him how much he had on the comics, and he was like, they're all $1 a piece. And I was about to give him $1 for this, like happily, you know. And he was like, well, hold on a second. And he looked at the condition of it, and he was like, oh, well, this one's not in great condition, so I'll take 50 cents for this one. I was like, all right, that's cool. So I actually went back to my Jeep and got 2 quarters out of the console and gave them to him. So yeah, 50 cents for the first appearance of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Awesome. So I was really happy about that. Restored my faith in yard sales, at least for now. Okay, also found a copy of Superman Batman 23, paid $1.50 for this. This is the second part of that first in continuity appearance of Batman Beyond. All right. Also, and that was at Time Travelers. Also at Time Travelers, I picked up 2001: A Space Odyssey #9. This is the second appearance of Mr. Machine, aka Machine Man. Also picked up a couple more issues of that series, of the Machine Man series, #2 and #5. Looking to try to complete this series this year. I only need a handful more, and I'll have that done. Okay, moving right along. Also found another Thing Hulk battle issue. This is Incredible Hulk 350, and this is a pet project that I've decided to take on. So, another one for the collection there. All right. Also did some eBay shopping, as I have been doing a lot of lately, and did some work on my Fantastic Four run. And I picked up issue 147, 124. I don't remember how much I paid for these. It wasn't much. Probably like $10 each or something like that. Between 5 and 10. Number 164. And let's see. Yep, that's that for those. So, working on that FF run. Also picked up a copy of Fantastic Four #54. I think this is the third series. And this is, it has something to do with Valeria Von Doom. And I think this might be her first appearance. Her very first appearance is in a flashback. And I think this might be her first appearance, like in normal reality, or however you want to put it. And this is a pretty tough book to find, especially in high grade, because these 100-page books, as you can see down here, the bottom corner is usually torn. I don't know why that is, but every copy I've ever seen is torn down there to some degree. But other than that, this is a nice high-grade copy of this book, and I paid $1.50 for that. Okay, also, I'm still looking to get some more Spider-Man books into my collection, and I got this for a pretty good deal on eBay. This is ASM28, first appearance of the Molten Man. I paid $50 for this. It's not in the best condition, but it is a good deal for this book. So happy to get that in the PC. All right, moving right along. Also picked up Incredible Hulk #116. Nothing special about this book. I just got it for really, really cheap, and I love the Herb Trimp art, and just working on this Hulk run. Now that I've picked up 181, I think I'd like to complete this run as well. Probably won't be until I'm done working on the Fantastic Four, though. That'll be on the back burner. Okay, so also still working on Spidey Super Stories run. Picked up number 29, high-grade copy of that. I think I need 6 more issues of this series, and I will finally be done with that. Okay, looking to get that done before the end of the year. Looks like I got some more FF books. Picked up 136. That's an eBay purchase, $10 for that. 137, another eBay purchase. I think I paid $10 for that as well. These are high-grade copies, so I don't mind paying $10 for them. 157, I think that was also $10 or close to it. Also got these 2 books in one lot. And these are Fantastic Four 278. This is that controversial issue. And last time I showed this book, I mentioned that it was a retelling of the origin of Doctor Doom. This is actually the first appearance of the new Doctor Doom. So it's a brand new person as Doctor Doom. I don't remember the guy's name, but that's also part of what makes this book significant. So this is a Mark Jeweler edition. And this is the 75-cent Canadian price variant. So happy to get those 2 books in one lot for a pretty good price too. Okay, down to the last book already. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this already. And that is Fantastic Four number 6. Second appearance of Doctor Doom and the second appearance of the Silver Age Submariner. Yeah, so this is another big book that I was able to check off my list. I wish it was a number 5, but number 6, I'm getting closer. And not only did I get this book, but I got it for what I felt was an amazing price. Now, it's lower grade. It's got some issues, definitely. The spine has some issues across the top here. It's got that piece chipped out there. The spine is split up there near the price. And across the back cover, about, I don't know, a quarter of an inch of it is ripped off all the way across. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, so it's missing a piece on the back cover. But the cover is attached. The book is complete. It's all there, except for that piece on the bottom back cover. And this showed up on eBay with a buy it now price for $99. I could not believe my eyes when I saw this at that price. So what I did was, it also had a make an offer. The starting bid, the bids were starting at $75 is what the starting bid was. And wait, how did it go? Wait, no, it was $99 buy it now with a make an offer option. So what I did is initially, I don't know why I did this, but I sent the guy an offer for $75. And as soon as I did that, I thought, why did I just do that? I mean, $99 is an amazing price already, so why don't I just go ahead and buy it instead of taking the chance on somebody else snatching it up? So I panicked, and I'm like, oh my God. So I immediately, hit the buy button and paid for this and got it for $99. So anyway, long story short, getting closer to finishing this FF run. I'm down to needing the big boy books now. So unless I get super lucky at a flea market or something, it's going to be a minute before I'm able to continue working on this run. So anyway, that's it for this time around, guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks to all my new subscribers. I appreciate the support. This is Reed Comics 81. Happy hunting, everyone, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.